The wind took my map, my compass, and my name, but I still had the letter. I had to deliver it.
But when I finally saw lights, they weren't from a village. They were from a carnival made of scrap and rust.
A little thing made of bolts and cloth came tumbling out. It pointed at my satchel, chattering in clicks and whistles.
It showed me the carnival's heart, a stage with a velvet curtain and a colipoy that had forgotten its song.
I pecked at a key and it moaned like a lost ghost. The carnival needed music, but I had a letter to deliver.
It reached for my satchel, then pointed at the colipipe. It didn't want the letter. It wanted the music inside. I had carried that letter across 1,000 storms. But here, in this quiet wreck, I saw something that needed it more.
I slipped the letter into a brass pipe, and the calliope breathed. It sang a single clear note that lit up the snow.
The carnival woke, the Ferris wheel turned, the lights danced, and the junk tinker laughed. It was alive again. I had no letter left to deliver, but I had a new home and a song that would play forever.
And in that tiny dot of light, never distracting a frozen plane, a lost messenger found where she was meant to be.
It made me a crown of gears and wire and bowed. I had brought the carnival back to life, and they welcomed me as their own.
The storm that had driven me here finally broke, and the stars came out. It felt like a welcome sign.
We shared a mug of steaming cider, and I tasted kindness for the first time in days. It was warm and sweet. It told me how the carnival had fallen silent years ago, and how all the music had frozen in the pipes. Until I came.
I flew up to the pipe and peered inside. The letter wasn't just paper anymore. It had become part of the song. The next morning, the sun rose over the carnival, and everything sparkled. It was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen.
It gave me a tiny key, carved from brass and wire. It said it was for the Calliope's heart, so I could always come back. I thought about leaving. The wasteland was still out there, but I had a key and a song. I didn't want to go. I flew back to the Calliope and put the key in its lock. The whole carnival thrummed with life, and I knew I was home.
So we played a new song, one that was part snow, part scrap, and part a lost letter that found its way home. And as the stars sang their own lullaby, I closed my eyes, knowing I had finally found where I belonged.